With great power comes great responsibility. What I have seen is these days that power is with software developers. Today, the purpose of my speech is to help the audience understand the world of AML or CFTs. Now, any guesses what does AML or CFT means?
AML maybe anti-money laundering.
That's bang on. So AML stands for anti-money laundering and CFT means combating financial terrorisms. With this, let me help you with some statistics. These days in newspaper, you might have read articles published XYZ has been raided by PMLA group, which is Prevention for Money Laundering Activities. It's a group designated by the government of India whose whole and sole job is to make sure that unlawful transactions can be traced and make sure that the culprits are brought to the books. To give you an overview of AML, as the acronym stands for anti-money laundering. What do you mean by laundering? Come on.
You create the trails of money so that the origin of that money is lost. Nobody is able to trace back to that origin.
Thank you, Nalin. You went into the AML definition. I am right now only focused on laundering. What do you mean by laundering? What do you mean by laundry?
Laundry, laundering, to hoard, to
To
keep
make
it.
the
To
Clean.
black money to white money.
That's
Okay,
right.
laundry,
Someone
right.
has said clean. Basically, you launder your clothes daily. You make sure your dirty clothes are clean. The whole and sole purpose of the acronym comes from that logic. Black money, unwanted money, or money created or generated by unlawful activities is laundered into the system and it is converted into a good money. That's the whole purpose of money laundering. And when we say add the word anti, it means how you can prevent people, system, companies, individuals, etc. to not misuse this and make sure the system is as clean as possible and the world is therefore as clean as possible or safe as possible. So money laundering activities can be like drug trafficking, arms selling, prostitution, child trafficking. There are a wide variety of avenues by which illegal money can be generated. But each of this has to go into a process. It's a three-step process. First is placement, where you place the money into the system. Now, placement can be done in wide variety of ways. Either you are having a dirty business whose job is just Sudeepa, give me 1 million rupee and I'll make sure that I give you in white that 1 million rupee via the banking channels. So I am doing that placement for Sudeepa. False invoicing. I have bought this mobile which was costing 50,000 rupees, but now I have built a company 1,50,000 rupees, which is false invoicing. I'm making sure that the money is laundered into the system by by making sure the prices are increased. Smurfing. This is an interesting way. There are wide variety of checks put in the system, like X after X amount, the money will be triggered or shown on the screen of the banker. So I do a transaction just below that amount, say 10,000. So I'm doing a transaction of 9,999 rupees. Hiding the ultimate beneficiary. Who is the ultimate beneficiary in this case? I'm hiding his identity using wide variety of channels. That is another way of placement. The next is layering. So this money, when it is into the banking channel, now I keep on moving it. So I pass it to Nalin. Nalin is passing to Priyali. Priyali is passing to Sudeepa. Sudeepa is passing to Rupesh, and it comes back to me. So I have created a chain. And when investigation is done, they are lost. Arey, where the money is? We are not able to trace the source. Mixing or tumbling, this again comes from your washing machine. When you run or spin your washing machine, it tumbles up. It mix all the clothes. So in same way, quite a lot of transactions are done to tumble the trace. And the third and the final layer is integration, where that money is reused back into the system. So I am buying a property at a higher rate, which is more than expected. I am kind of buying a company which is more than expected. So I'm revolving that money now. I'm making sure that the trace again is lost. This is how money laundering comes into picture. Guys, it's a very serious topic. Whenever you think you are dealing with money, the trace should be there so that your economy, your world, your society is safe in nature. We as software developers are in the pursuit of making sure that we break the backbone of these activities by giving out solutions which helps to make sure that the world is a much better place. Next time, whenever you are doing any transaction, please be mindful of the trace of money and make sure that your small step is making us or helping us to make the world a better place. Thank you, and back to the Toastmaster of the day.